I'm going to solve a question. That's question number 1 from exercise 9.3, class 9th, circle chapter. The theme of the chapter is circle. This question is based on the property alternate segment. It says that the angle subtended by an angle subtended by an arc at the center, right? So whenever an angle is subtended by an arc at the center, this angle is twice the angle subtended by it on the remaining part of the circle. So it's also called alternate segment in short. So let's see what else this question says. As we can see that we are in the question, 3 points are given A, B, C on a circle with center O, and we are given two angles, that is BOA and BOC as mentioned as 30 and 60 degree. Further, there is another point taken, say the point so given here is D and it's being mentioned this is on the remaining part of the circle. That means the other than the small minor arc BC, or we can say alternately it is on major arc BC. Now, what we have to calculate here in this question is to get the value of the value that we have to get is of for this angle, that is angle ADC. This is what we have to calculate, angle ADC. Now, what we can do here that first of all, we'll get the value of this whole angle BOC. As you can see, it is 30 plus 60, that is 90. And we can clearly see that this angle is subtended by the minor arc AC at the center, And we know that the angle subtended by an arc at the center is twice the angle subtended by it on the remaining part of the circle. So once again, you can see BC is an arc and it is subtending an angle at the center, and we are finding it as how much as 90 degree. Now the same arc BC is also subtending an angle, that also on the remaining part of the circle. That means this is the remaining part of the circle. By that it means this major arc. So this must be, right, this must be half of this angle. So let's do with this question with a proper working involved. Now, first thing that we need to do is to write down the value of this angle. That is angle AOC will be 60 plus 30 as for the figure only. So we got angle AOC is equal to 90 degree. Now in the next part, we'll be writing the alternate segment, that is ADC. Angle ADC will be twice angle AOC. And the reason is this, you may simply write alternate segment, that also works. We know the value of ADC as 90 degrees. So replace this ADC with 90 degrees. So this is 90 degree is equal to twice angle AOC. Now transposing this 2 to the left hand side, it is divided by 2, 90 over 2, and that is 45. So in the final step, what we can write that angle AOC is equal to 45 degree. This is what we need to calculate. This is important that you must write down the reason. Whenever you are using this property, you may write this whole thing. This whole thing you can write down, or you may write simply the alternate segment.